Daily sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
We got three.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down at the
give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle by O'Shane Zimenez. It's a gain of 3.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And that will be incomplete.
The pass.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Bowen. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Winds up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he stopped immediately there.
Number 2.
Tackled that time by Sidney Jones. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Bengals grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. but it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
By number 8.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 6-0 our score after 1.
Bengals 6. Cowboys nothing.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
12 more yards there and another first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 55 is mine, guys. 55. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Second and 11. They'll roll him out right. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
A gain of 18.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. First and 10 right at the 20.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
They'll drop to throw. This will be taken in by Hightower. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there. Three receivers head out right, one to the left on second and 3.
Mike, 55. Check. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
The kicker on
From 8 yards out, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
at their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And I think the ball's out. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Single. Here we go. Hustle. I got it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there at 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Second down at 4.
Check 56. And watch 18 Cardinal. 56 to Mike. 56.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hall.
The pass.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Dallas.
19 Tiger. You don't want none. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. I got him.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route.
Complete.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Go! Viking 18. Hey, check Mike. 79 Bronco. Crunch time, defense. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mike's 50, Mike. Big stop, big stop, let's go.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Let him know.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Dallas.
Strip that ball. 55.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
To number 83.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And a Cowboy first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, we got this, we got this.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Mike 50. Your track.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball to the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
In the end zone.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
We got to get to the ball. 68,
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bowen, they'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Push him back. Easy. Check 50. Move. Hey.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 14's the mic. 14's the mic.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bowen. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the Bengals on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They'll run on first down. Bowen. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run.
He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Single. I got a single on the slot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flood, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And sacked.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And the Bengals on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Buying time to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Denzel Mims. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
They'll look to throw.
I know he ain't got it.
And he'll be out right at the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Motion. Check Mike 11. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, check Mike 11. Check. It's our time. It's our time.
That's complete to Hightower. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete to
that one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Dallas.
Check Mike 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Check Mike 11. Hey, let's get some pass.
And he's he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bengals, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.